yes to an arranged marriage, even though I barely knew the man I was supposed to marry. We met only once, and after that, everything felt uncertain. Everyone around me seemed relieved when I agreed, like the hardest decision had already been made. They said he was a good man, educated, calm, from a respectable family. No one asked how I felt. They assumed I would adjust. I didn't argue. I didn't explain my doubts. Saying yes felt easier than explaining why I was unsure. I remember sitting alone that night, not crying, not relieved, just quiet. I kept asking myself the same question. Was I calm or was I numb? There's a difference. Calm means you've accepted something. Numb means you've stopped feeling it. And I wasn't sure which one I was. That thought followed me for days. I told myself this was normal. People had done this for generations. They survived. Some even found happiness. That's what I kept repeating in my head. We met a week later, just once, in a quiet cafe. No grand setup, no romantic moment. He stood up when I arrived. He smiled politely, not nervous, not confident, careful. We talked about work, about where we grew up, about small, safe things. He listened more than he spoke. That's what I noticed first. Not what he said, but what he didn't. There were pauses in the conversation, long ones. I kept waiting for him to fill them. He didn't. At first, it felt awkward. Then it felt intentional. Like he wasn't trying to impress me or convince me. He asked one question that stayed with me. Are you okay with this? Not excited, not happy, just okay. I nodded. I wasn't sure if it was the truth, but it was the closest thing to it. The meeting ended quietly. No promises, no sparks, just a polite goodbye. That was it. The only time we met before deciding the rest of our lives. After the meeting, people asked me what he was like. I didn't know what to say. He wasn't rude. He wasn't cold, but he wasn't familiar either. I tried to imagine everyday life with him. Morning silence, evening routines, sharing space without sharing thoughts. That image scared me more than arguments ever could, because silence doesn't break loudly. It just stays. A few days later, the wedding date was fixed. Everyone moved fast after that. Lists were made. Plans were discussed. I nodded through conversations like I wasn't really there. At night, I replayed the meeting in my head, his calm voice, his careful pauses. I wasn't scared of him. I was scared of how little I knew. What if we stayed strangers forever? What if we learned to live side by side without ever really seeing each other? Those thoughts kept me awake. The closer the wedding date came, the heavier my chest felt. I started noticing small things, how quickly decisions were being made, how easily my hesitation was ignored. Everyone kept saying, "You'll understand later." But later felt too late. I didn't want understanding after commitment. I wanted clarity before it. That's when I realized something. I wasn't afraid of marriage, I was afraid of disappearing inside it. I almost called it off once. My phone was in my hand, my finger hovered over his name. I didn't know what I would say, I didn't even know what I was afraid of anymore. Then, one evening, I got a message from him. "I've been thinking about our meeting." I stared at the screen longer than I should have. Another message came. "I don't expect love," he wrote. "I just don't want silence." That line stayed with me. For the first time since agreeing, I felt like someone was being honest, not trying to sell a future, not promising happiness, just admitting uncertainty. We talked that night, not for long, about fear, about expectations, about how strange it felt to make such a big decision with so little certainty. He didn't try to convince me. He didn't say things would be easy. He just said, "I'm willing to try, if you are." That was the moment everything shifted. I realized something then. Marriage was never about being sure. It was about being willing, willing to speak, willing to listen, willing to be known. On the day of the wedding, I wasn't calm, but I wasn't trapped either. I wasn't walking toward a stranger. I was walking toward someone who had chosen honesty over comfort. That felt like enough. I didn't marry a perfect man. I didn't marry certainty. I married someone who didn't hide behind silence. And for the first time, that felt like a real beginning. Sometimes, love doesn't start with passion. Sometimes, it starts with honesty. Tell me in the comments, would you marry someone you barely know if they were honest with you? Subscribe for more emotional stories. See you in the next one.